I'm going to do a video of Lower Broad Street in Bridgetown. In Bridgetown, Lower Broad Street, looking at the CS Pharmacy and the Trident House. And this is the taxi stand and the Las Vegas, which is the one-armed bandit strip. That's good. So this is Lower Broad Street in Bridgetown. And this is the City of Bridgetown Cooperative Credit Union. This was the Mutual Life Assurance Building, which is now a property of the University of the West Indies. And the taxi stand here. So this is the former Mutual Life Assurance Building, which is now a property of the University of the West Indies. Chefette restaurant here and the Kentucky restaurant through here. And this is the City of Bridgetown Cooperative Credit Union. A Trident House here with CS Pharmacy, Bionic Man Shop, and also Nature's Discount as well. So again, I'm in Bridgetown, which is the capital of Barbados. Again, the Broad Street taxi stand, and you can see up to the Colonnade Mall at Broad Street, and the First Citizens Bank and the Farmer Harrison's #1 store. And again, the Las Vegas, which is a one-armed bandit. And again, the Chefette restaurant at Lower Broad Street and the Kentucky restaurant. So this is the parking space for the University of the West Indies students to wait for their transportation. The bus picks them up from here and takes them up to university. There are some tour buses, coach buses parked here as well. And this is the former First Citizens Royal Bank of Trinidad and Tobago, and previously it was Royal Bank of Trinidad and Tobago wasn't here, and previously it was Caribbean Commercial Bank also in there as well. Jane Health and Beauty Supply Store used to be in here as well until 2018. They're doing something in there now where the Jane store used to be. So this is the lower part of Bridgetown. Bridgetown is the capital of Barbados. And this is the Jubilee Gardens, which was once Lower Green Bus Stand. Lower Green Bus Stand used to be here for many years. until they vacated this spot on the 20th of May 2003. You can see the Quartz Appliance Store over here as well. So you can see St. Mary's Church over here. And this is Quartz Store over here. Quartz Store is in here. Quartz Appliance Store. Quartz was here all back in the 60s. Quartz used to be here. Quartz Store here. And JG's and Canary Mall here. That's good. Quartz Appliance Store. And JG's Wholesale in here. This is the property of the 10 Snacks. Looking at the Quartz Appliance Store. Jubilee Gardens over here, which was once the Lower Green bus stand. So the big blue and yellow government buses would load here and take you to destinations in the north and west of the island. Then back at JG's Wholesale. This is like a supermarket. Holiday Foods used to be in here years ago. This is all Quartz here. And this is the Old Town Hall building over here, which is now the Barbados Tourism Investment Inc. So the Old Town Hall. This is Cumberland Street, taking you back to where the new immigration is. Cumberland Street and Handyman's Hardware. The Fisheries Division is over here. This will take you back to the new Princess Alice bus stand, the back of it, and back to the port. And this is Handyman's Hardware and Furniture Limited here, which is owned by Miss Ram Merchandani. And this is the Old Town Hall, which is now the Barbados Tourism Investment Inc. And the Barbados Government Information Service is also in here. Quartz Appliance Store here again. All the Jubilee Gardens where the Lower Green bus stand was. plaque here says the old town hall building was restored and redeveloped by Barbados Tourism Investment Inc. and was officially opened on December 8, 2005 by the Honorable Noel A. Lynch, Minister of Tourism and International Transport. And this is St. Mary's Church over here, St. Mary's Anglican Church. And this way about the Cheapside Market and back down to the Lower Wing, the Princess Alice bus stand as well. That's the St. Mary's Anglican Episcopal Church. Yes, Sue. So this is Cumberland Street again with Handyman's Hardware and Sam's Place, which was Furniture Limited. The Court Store here again, Course Appliance Store and JG's Wholesale. And all here was the bus stand, the Lower Green bus stand, which was here for many years until May 20th, 2003. Old Town Hall building here. And St. Mary's Church over here. St. Mary's Anglican Episcopal Church, which was built here in 1825. And it was the site of St. Michael's First Church. So this way again to the Bridgetown Port and the Water Harbour and the new Princess Alice bus stand as well. Yeah. That's good. St. Mary's Church. So my subject, the video subject was Jubilee Gardens with Lower Green and St. Mary's Church. But I just told you guys the area leading to St. Mary's Church. So St. Mary's Church was also the birthplace, the foundation for a lot of Barbadians, famous Barbadians. St. Mary's was the foundation for former Spooge singer, inventor of Spooge, Jackie Walker, and it was also the foundation for George Bell, who is a lecturer at university, and also the foundation for our Prime Minister, Mia Morley. She was christened here in the 60s. That's good. As I said before, the bus stand moved out of here on the 20th of May 2003 and relocated to Princess Alice Highway, which is just down here. I remember at night the minibuses used to load here so that commuters wouldn't have to walk all the way down to Cheapside down here to catch the bus. So down here also will be Cheapside Market and the General Post Office as well. So the minibus, which is the yellow bus with the blue stripe, and the taxi, the maxi taxi, the white one with the maroon stripe, used to load down here back in the day. And the big buses, where Shelly? And the big buses used to park here in Jubilee Gardens, St. Court Superstore, the old Town Hall building, and St. Mary's Church. So the buses used to park here until 2003. So at first, the buses for Rockland, which would be the open-sided buses, the ones that will use the St. Andrew route, taking you to St. Andrew and the Scotland district, used to load down here first at Princess Alice, and the ones taking you to St. Lucie and to the north of the island, in Grisettes and so on, and north to the ones to the north and the west used to load here, and the ones taking you to northeast like St. Andrew and so on used to load here. So let me rephrase that. The ones from taking you to St. Andrew, which is northeast, used to load down here at Lower Green, down Princess Alice first, and the ones taking you to the north and the west of the island used to load at Lower Green, which is here. So the ones taking you to St. Lucie, St. Peter and St. James to the north of the island, and possibly Grisettes, which is just out of town, and Beacons will load here. And the ones taking you to St. Andrew, like Shorey Village and St. Andrew's Church and White Hill, used to load down Princess Alice down here until the early to mid 90s, when they put them to load, all them to load here, from 1992 up until 2003, when they vacated this spot and relocated down Princess Alice Terminal. So this was our bus stand for years. You need to wait for the bus here to take you to the destination, both in the north and west of the island, and northeast, which should be St. Andrew as well. So you wait for the bus here, it will take you to destinations in St. Thomas, St. Andrew, St. Peter, St. Lucie and St. James, and Beacons and Grisettes, which is just on the outskirts of town. And the City Circle bus also used to load here as well. This was the old Town Hall building, and the Quartz Appliance store here, and Jubilee Gardens again, which was the bus stand. So I hope I put it over that you all could understand me. The buses that were loading from here would be the ones taking you to the north and west of the island originally, like St. Lucie, St. Peter and St. James. And the ones loading down here at Princess Alice will be the ones taking you to destinations in St. Andrew, which is in the Scotland district, to the east of the island. Until in the early 90s, when they moved them from down there and brought them up here to load with the other buses that take you to the north of the island. And then in 2003, they placed them all back down to Princess Alice, which is just down here. Yes, guys, this is Bridgetown in Barbados, which is the capital. Bridgetown is the capital of Barbados, and this is the lower part of Bridgetown. So yes, there's the old town hall building again, and Cheapside. This road down here is Cheapside, which will lead back to the Cheapside market, the general post office, and to the new Princess Alice bus stand. I shouldn't say new because the buses were there before, as I mentioned before, when it was the days in the Rock Claim bus, which is the yellow bus with the open side, which was owned by Miss Rock. That was back in the 60s and 70s. And then in the 80s, in the late 70s, Transport Board took over, which is the present bus system, the blue and yellow buses. Transport Board took over, which it still is today. When Tom Adams was the Prime Minister in the late 70s, he bought over all the buses, both the Rockland, the yellow bus with the open side, and the elite bus, which is the green one with the open side, which used to run in the above bus stand, which used to take you to destination in the east of the island. The elite bus, which was owned by a guy named Mr. Coward from Jackman's above St. Matthew's Church. So the Rockland was owned by Miss Rock, who was from St. Andrew, and the elite was owned by Mr. Coward from Jackman's above St. Matthew's Church. St. Mary's Anglican Episcopal Church in Bridgetown. So Tom Adams bought over the Transport Board, bought over all the buses in the 70s, the late 70s, like 77, 78, and he bought over all the buses, both from Elite and the Transport Board. And he bought over, and the Transport Board took over all the buses, and now those are the ruling bus system now, the Barbados Transport Board. And when Transport Board took over is when the buses moved up here. All the buses moved up here afterwards. The Transport Board was red first. I forgot to mention that they were red first before changing to the blue and yellow stripes. So thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed morning.